Hello everybody, my name is Luke Moore and this is HauteLeMode, and today on HauteLeMode we are reacting to Disney bounding. So that's right, we're getting into the wonderful, wild, wacky world of Disney adults and the things that they wear, both in real life and at the parks of Disney. Without further ado, we're going to be reacting to Disney bounding, what it is, and the people that very much so love to do it. So buckle up, buttercups, because it's going to be a small world after all. Let's get into what Disney bounding actually is, and I have a video about it. I thought that would be better than me trying to explain it. We can discuss after. So
what is Disney bounding? I define Disney
that's a great question, Lily. I would love to know.
bounding as dressing in regular clothes that allude to a character. Most
regular clothes, I'm assuming, means clothing that you have in your wardrobe or clothing that you buy specifically to look a certain way, obviously like these people, but regular clothes to me wouldn't always necessarily be a white and red polka dot halter neck dress to look like Minnie Mouse, but got it.
people don't want to wear a full-on costume to Disneyland, but it doesn't matter because you're not allowed to dress in costume unless you're a child or unless it's during Disney's Halloween event season.
Interesting. I guess that makes sense. My mind goes immediately to, you don't want people looking like Cinderella or Mickey Mouse and then magically disappearing with your child because your child thinks that that's Mickey Mouse. So that's, you know, where my do you know where your children are mentality goes.
But a lot of people enjoy celebrating these beloved Disney characters by dressing in clothes that emulate that character. This is achieved mostly through color blocking and details. I will give you several examples.
Okay.
Here we are as Daisy and Donald, gender bending. This one was a little bit controversial.
Oh, okay. So it's not, okay. So everybody gets involved.
Paul and I were Leia and Han, so I got a necklace that says I love you, and I custom ordered a hat for him that says I know. For my
I don't understand that at all, but I've never seen a Star Wars movie. I personally, childhood-wise, very traumatized by Luke, I am your father, so I was like, never watching a Star Wars movie as long as I live.
My daughter was R2-D2. These were all the accessories.
Oh, that's cute.
For Yoda.
I think that's cute. I think the kids is cute. It's fun.
Little ears off of Etsy. Look at that.
I like
Minnie
that.
ears
I
are
think
a
that's
big
fun.
part of Disney bounding. These are my Tinkerbell ears with a little white puff and my bun. Wendy from Peter Pan needed a thimble. The crocodile needed a claw cat.
Okay, well, these people are very invested. This is like me with the irrelevant fashion information that I bring to everything and to everyone, but theirs is just an insane knowledge of Disney concepts.
Peter Pan with his red feather in his cap, and then his shadow, of course, also needed a feather in.
Okay, so they're really deep. So this is like costume, cosplay level thinking about these things, because like the thing that I would never say, oh, let me do Peter Pan shadow.
Cap. Our family was Dalmatians. I got my little dog collar on, and I was Sally Carrera, so I bought some car keys and put them on my shoes, and even got a seat belt for my belt.
I want to make fun of it because like crazy, but at the same time, like I respect it. Like she's going for it. Like she is in her element, and I really respect it. And also, Helmut Lang. As much as I want to be mean, I can't because she's not so absolutely out of the ordinary.
For my Rapunzel bound, I got a little Starburst necklace and front.
Listen, it is people dressing up in certain ways to really emulate a character without, I guess, trying to look too much like the character. But I don't know why, besides like, for me, the safety element, why they're not doing that. So there's another video that I found that sort of explains what the reason is.
These girls are Disney bounding in the dress I designed today, and they are literally causing a scene at the park.
Take a picture with you guys. Excuse me, can you just sign? Her?
See, I wonder if that's fake, if that's just like a TikTok thing that they were like, oh, ask them to do that. But also, I wonder if that's like real. Okay, following Disney park rules. Why we don't work here. Okay. I mean, one of them really looks like Belle. The one on the right really looks like Belle. I don't know who the other one's, I guess, supposed to be Ariel, I think. But I don't know, she don't look like Ariel to me. Why can't you Disney bound? Or why can't you dress as a character at Disney?
I want to explain, but first, hi, my name's Tyson Blotter. I've been a Disney cast member for over 5 years. I don't speak for the brand of the company, and obviously there's no hate here. I just want to explain things. So for context, this girl is Disney bounding as Belle, and she's worried that she's going to get kicked out. And it is true, if you dress too much like a Disney princess, they can ask you to leave. I know this sounds a little harsh, but please understand that if you look like a Disney princess, the chances are that little kids are going to think you are that Disney princess.
Okay, fair. Those other two women, we saw them. People were asking them for autographs and stuff.
Oh, 99% of the time, that's not going to be that big of a deal because you're going to be nice and smile and wave. But let's say for a chance that there's one girl that dresses up like Cinderella, and she is not kind to kids.
Is that what that's about? Oh, see, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't want children to get kidnapped. Different mindset, I guess.
That can leave a bad impression on people, especially if the parents also believe that you are Cinderella. So she's valid in worrying about being kicked out, but I promise she won't be. Her dress and her costume and her hair don't look exactly like Belle's. It's pretty obvious to tell that this girl is just Disney bounding. Disney loves and encourages Disney
Kind of ate her up.
bounding. There's Disney bounding days.
Oh, okay.
Please feel free to dress up like them. Just don't wear an exact replica of the dresses that the Disney characters are wearing because it can cause a lot of confusion for people in the parks.
That makes sense. Okay, so it's like you're not supposed to wear like a full costume. Like you're not supposed to have your crinoline and give 18th century Disney princess Cinderella vibes. That makes sense. Okay, I can respect that. I can get on with that. And so there's another video that I found that I think is a good side by side of like what is Disney bounding versus like what looks like the actual costumes. So obviously they're playing the evil stepsisters from Cinderella, Anastasia and Drizella. The costumes themselves are very, 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 very good. Like I like the petticoats and the way that they bounce and they're jumping. It's kind of amazing. And then obviously these two young women are, you know, in similar colors. It's about the color blocking as we saw earlier. They're wearing stuff that also like either you're in LA or you're in Florida, or you're in California or Florida. I don't know about you, but like I don't do super well in like a full 18th century a la costume and like sweaty, humid ass weather. So it's also probably a thing of comfortability for them that they got to walk around the park. So interesting. I see it. I get what they're doing. I think they're having fun. You know, it's not for me. I went to Disney once when I was like 5, and it was nice. We enjoyed it. And then I went again, but I went to Epcot and I did the drinking around the world thing. Very different experience doing the drinking around the world thing than like going to the other parks. The only story that I can say is shout out to my girl Maureen. I don't know if you're watching Maureen, but we went to all the different cities, and by the time we got to France, we were like, let's have a glass of champagne, da 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 da. Wonderful. So we, you know, stand underneath this little pagoda area while we're waiting for our other friends. We were saying to my friend Maureen, like, oh, you gotta drink your champagne flute. And so she like put it in her mouth and then was trying to do like a shot. And all we hear, she's like mid-shot of champagne, was, oh, you have very interesting clothing. And we were like, huh? And so we turn around and I think it was like Ariel or maybe it was Belle. I don't remember which Disney princess it was. So we're all disgusted with ourselves because as 20, 30-year-olds, we're all drinking. And there's Ariel waiting to take her picture under this pagoda, which that's where they were going to take all the pictures. And there's a line of parents and children standing, waiting. And we're ripping shots of champagne, which is not really a thing. We're just drinking heavily. That's my fun Disneyland story. So I have a very different concept of Disney than dressing up as characters. I went for the drinking aspect. But I like it. And I think it's good to see that there really is a difference between the character costumes and the Disney bounding. Like it's very much so about, as the woman said earlier, wearing your real clothing. Now that we have an understanding of it, let's get into the actual Disney bounding themselves.
2 Disney bound outfits. 1.
Oh, I like the Cheshire Cat. I think that's cute. I think that's fun. I think some of them can be cute and fun. Listen, like I'm not a Disney adult stan. I am a Disney adult hate watcher. Like I watch it and I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe people do this. And I scroll and I scroll and I scroll. But I think the striped sweater is cute. Very Cheshire Cat. The ears are always a little bit much for me. The backpacks and the bags also very much for me because when I hear very expensive. Where would I store my multiple hundreds of Disney themed ears? But I like the sweater and the dress. I think that's cute and fun. For the whole concept of it all, I like. Oh, wow. Okay, again, I think that's fun. A waistcoat at Disney, probably not super duper common, but I respect it. She's going for it. I don't know, I like those. I think if they're like cute and can be chic, play into the whole thing, like I can appreciate it. And also they're everyday people, you know, they're regular people. This is just what they love to do. Guess the Disney bound. I'm gonna be honest, no clue. No idea. I don't know. Okay, so that's the guy from Rapunzel. This is what I know. The apple, I don't know. I don't know who she's supposed to be. I'm not that Disney. Who is Maximus from Rapunzel? I was not expecting it to be a horse, but to each their own. Okay, so this is Disney bound where like I don't think she's actually at the park. She's just dressing up as Belle, and this is like costume. I like these kind of videos though. I think they're very chic. It's like acting. It's like set design. It's like producing. I think that's very fun. And she does, you know, give Belle to me. Very fun. I like that.
My Disneyland outfit for today.
today I did a Pluto bound, which I've never done to the parks before, so I'm so excited to find him. Hopefully I can find him to take pictures with him. Sometimes it's hard to catch the characters, but we're still gonna try. We still have a little bit of light left, and then this is my matching lounge.
Yes, Loungefly. So Loungefly, if you don't know, because I've been doing some research, Loungefly is a backpack company, and they, I think, license different imagery and characters and things and create backpacks off of it. And people are always talking about how expensive they are. It looks like they're around like $89 each, which, you know, not for me, but I'm interested. And it does seem like a lot of these Disney bounders buy the Loungefly bags, and that's kind of how they also like incorporate things into their looks. Also, kind of feel like they're very conscious of the fact that they're in this gigantic park in the middle of whatever city, country, place of origin. And so they're using it to sort of keep all their stuff in there as well. But interesting.
I always have to have the matching bag. And then my ears, I wanted to tell you guys, I kind of modified them. So I got them on Amazon, but I used one of those washable markers to like color in the headband part to make it match as much as I could.
Interesting. See, they're crafty little peeps.
And then I grabbed some bendy straws and I made a little hole in the ears and I stuck the bendy straws in there, and then I used safety pins on the back to just kind of stick the ears up. And
oh, did they like fall down? Okay, that's interesting. You gotta respect a little bit of craft and DIY.
So I love them. I love my outfit. I love bounding to Disneyland. It's tons of fun. So hopefully we can find Pluto and have an awesome day.
Listen, with respect, the Disney adults are gonna Disney adult. But I would say maybe out of all of the things that Disney adults can do, maybe this is one of the more pure, it feels like, because at least, you know, they're channeling their energy into something fun. And I don't want to be mean to them, because it's not nice of me to be mean to them. I think it's bad karma. But she found Pluto. Yeah, okay, maybe that's too much. But happy that she found Pluto and they look similar. I do respect it. Maybe we could have done an orange. I don't know, because his little collar's orange, but maybe I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. Did we have to? I don't know. I don't know about that, but cute. Okay. Oh, Moan. Oh, that's very pretty. I like that a lot. Very cute. Yeah, they really love the Disney ears and the matching backpack. They are very into that. I'm also pretty positive I watched a video about how Disney does a lot of their design of their product, and like they know what they're doing. They are very conscious of the fact that they are going to get the girls to buy. They're going to get the girls to spend their money. So, you know, kind of shout out, I guess, Disney designers in that regard. That's wild. She looks good though. I like that. It's very pretty. Okay, Disney bounding at Disneyland. They want that. The Goofy is pretty good. I believe that. That's very believable to me. Okay. Oh, listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. I love a little sailor jacket with the flap in the back. And I think that this one, although this is obviously like Disney merch, sometimes I feel like I maybe would prefer if it was like real clothes and not just like Disney merch. But I do love a little sailor flap in the back always. I have a varsity jacket. It's a band jacket that does that. So I think it's cute and fun. Oh, Daisy. Okay. All right. I see it. I can see it. Minnie Mouse. Got it. I see it. But again, like they're outfits. You know, it's not costume. So I like the fact that it's just the skirt and there's a different shirt and all that. Okay. Mickey Mouse. I respect that they really put time and effort into it. And would I say that, oh, it's the chicest thing in the entire world? No, but like I respect that people love their style and clothing enough to want to really show it off and do it right. It's kind of growing on me.
Kind of color palette like one of your favorite people, I think. Can you guess?
Oh yes, is it Cogswell?
She said no. She said, babe, please. BFFR.
Actually, that's actually better. I was going for Gaston, but Cogs.
Oh, yes.
No, but Cogs were. You know,
Oh
I think.
no, I see it too.
Yeah.
She's like, I have to be nice. I'm paid to be nice.
But I think, I kind of like Cogsworth more. He's more like our Speed. He's nicer. Anyway.
I will say that like the talking to the characters thing is, for me, the last thing I would ever want to do, ever, in my life. Like, going back to the story I told about, you know, Ariel, Cinderella, whoever it was. I literally was like, how do I get out of this as soon as possible? Because then after she said the thing about like, oh, you're all dressed very interestingly. What? We're so sorry. And then she was like, oh, you have funny accents. What land are you from? And I was like, too much, babe. Doing too much. I get it. I completely understand, like, you know, get paid, do your thing. But also, how do I see my way out of this conversation? I don't want to be here.
Yes, he's a lot nicer.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the ride element of the parks. The whole hullabaloo with the finding the characters and talking to the characters and, oh, we're wearing the same matching outfit. It's me. No, I'm good. Me. See, like this is like TMI. Too much information. I don't want to know. I don't want to know the weird, like, sexy Loki meet and greet. Also, like, the playing of, like, this lo-fi or reverb The Weeknd, like, 50 Shades of Grey song is also a little crazy to me, just saying. No, too much. No. We're flying too close to the sun. I'm trying to be nice. And now we're getting to the point where I don't know if I can be nice, because no, I don't know. This is where you go wrong. This is where you all go wrong. I don't want to watch that. I don't want to watch 50 Shades of Grey, Marvel Cinematic Universe. No. This is sick. I'm so sorry. I'm, like, really not trying to yuck anybody's yum, but I'm feeling a little queasy because, like, we're doing a lot. So let's not, like, I might, no, I really don't feel good after that. I don't like that. I didn't like that at all. I don't like that. No, okay. Now, next I'm going to prepare you. This is going to be a little jump scary, and I apologize in advance, but this is the first Disney Bound thing that really came up on my For You page, and I was like, oh, what is this? But it also scared me, so I apologize. Trigger warning.
Let's Disney Bound as the carpet from Aladdin.
It's a lot.
Let's go! Starting with a purple top and a purple dress. Time to add the belt. Let's get started on the eye look. The eyeshadow is done. Blush and lipstick.
Listen, I get it. We all, as people that create content, we put on a character. We have, listen, am I this mean and nasty in real life? No. Well, depends on who you ask. But for the most part, no. So everybody they do their own thing, but, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. That was so much.
Earrings and necklace and rings. And finishing the look off with the purple shoes. And this is my carpet Disney Bound.
This to me reads as, like, Disney Bound Aladdin more to me than, like, the carpet, the flying carpet. I don't know. Listen, I like that flying carpet. Very charismatic carpet, some would say. I want a little bit more motif, a little bit more Persian, Turk, Ottoman, give me a little bit more carpet. Listen, people don't die for ancient Persian rugs for no reason, you know what I mean? They're beautiful works of textile art. And so I feel like we're not giving it its due diligence by not having some sort of motif moment going on in there. I would put a little Pariah Farzaneh and call it a day. There's another one.
It's time to Disney Bound as Mulan. So let's go. Starting with this pretty pink top. Okay, so this is the top and I'm just going to tie it up like this. Alright, so I have this dress, but I'm going to try and make it into a skirt. Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I think this is looking
I don't
alright.
know. Well, I don't know.
Adding a navy belt.
Who is that girl I see?
She's too much. She's doing too much. Too much. Too much. Far too much.
Staring straight back at me is my reflection.
For anyone that watched the King's coronation the other night, how good was Nicole singing Reflection? She was beautiful, like chef's kiss.
King Charles had them singing Disney songs at his coronation. If that's real, that's actually so insane. That's crazy. But okay, listen. As long as she's not culturally appropriating like 14th century Chinese dress as Fa Mulan, I think I'll take it.
I was in tears. Alright, and to finish off the look, these beautiful heels. And this is my Mulan Disney Bound for today.
Okay. I guess I kind of see it. Not a lot. Okay, this is cuter-ish. Listen, that scene from Up does always make me, a little emotional. Tugs on the heartstrings. I get it. She's really in it. Okay. I'm not that mad. That man must be sweating in that hat, though. I assume. I would be.
It's the I just saw a cute boy patch. Where? Duh, that one over there with the color-coded schedule.
Okay, listen, I don't mind a Phineas and Ferb reference. I respect it. Again, they're like brownies.
First day of Flower and Garden, so let's get ready. I got new dresses from Jessica. Huge Rapunzel vibes with flowers all over.
Interesting. I also wonder if there are other designers, like Jessica. I wonder if that's just a regular brand. Okay, no, they're just like regular dresses. Got it. Okay.
Okay, this one I'm saving for another day. Here's the dress. Let me just stand up, I think, to show you. Good.
Wow, it's a whole lot of dress.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Dainty little pink bows. These.
I guess I'm like, would that read as Disney bounding? Because it's like you have a full skirt with like petticoat, the puff sleeves.
Really well. If you guys remember when I did that solo day for the art
I
festival.
don't know. What is the cut? Like, I guess that's the question is the other girls, I understood. I got it. I could see one was clearly costume and one was clearly just regular clothes and color blocking. But this, I don't know. When I look at it, I'm like, does that not give Disney princess?
Let's go.
I don't know. I would read it maybe as Disney princess. That's me. I like this idea of old Ariel, new Ariel costumes coming together. Very cute, very fun. Aw, cute. Yeah, listen, I'm not here like yuck anybody's yum, except I am. But what I'll say is, to each. I find it interesting. Sometimes I find it a little bit way too much, but for the most part, I find it interesting. And again, it's a style of fashion, it's a type of fashion, it's a subculture, it's an aesthetic. It might not be mine, but we gotta recognize that it's a thing. If you guys want me to react to more Disney bounding videos, let me know. Put them in the comments. I'll add them to the list. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. So, TTYL.